Morning to everyone. And to begin with, I would like to thank Dr. Vikesh for the opportunity that is given to this absolute novice. The topic may look big, but I'll be concentrating only on the organization of the logistics parts, as the Herculean task of doing the scientific program has very meticulously been handled by the core IAPS team. With the passage of time, the department has been gradually building up in terms of manpower, both in terms of residents as well as faculty, and I think this was a golden opportunity that we got to host the Golden Annual Conference, though it is a group of pure amateurs. I will be very briefly going through some key points that I personally learned are crucial. Understanding the place where one is hosting the conference is very essential. The locality, that is the city or the town, and also the hospital or the institute. Every city or town has its own beauty and history. We need to harness that. Every hospital or institute is equipped or not equipped with different facilities. The privileges are that the opportunities or the attractions that the place has, the limitations, the challenges or the difficulties that the place has. Knowing this is important because they determine up to a certain extent the number of registrations that may come in, and they help us to work on a major area that is the budget, which is a very important thing to work on to begin with. Discussing and getting information from the other colleagues who have already organized conference in the same place is an absolute bonus point. Originality in organizing is absolutely essential, but we need not necessarily follow the other person. But I believe that listening to others does help one in committing less errors and also making certain decisions wisely. If you have a team in organizing a conference, it is always worth knowing that every individual in the group is unique and has certain positive traits. Identifying that in every person and delegating the work accordingly is one step to working as a successful team. As an expert once said, delegate better and achieve more in less time. In our annual association conference, especially when two teams are working together, namely the IAPS and the host team, working towards a common goal, to plan down to the minute details and agree on them, communication is the key. Communication between the two teams, communication within the teams, and communication with the teams to whom you are going to outsource the different capacities to. Once the teams are on the same page, the prioritization of work and the allocation of funds has been smoother. Regular meetings of the host sub-teams has enabled the various sub-teams to discuss the challenges which kept coming, to brainstorm the ideas, and hence to make informed decisions collectively. Coming to the technical points, to begin with, the bank account. It is very important to decide early on which account you're going to get your money, whether you need to create an account, to keep a CA, and also the various modes in which you need the credit, because you're going to have people from overseas also wanting to attend your conference. The creation of a website with all the essential information and the drop downs where you can give the maximum information to your delegates. A good and sturdy conference secretariat to capture the data well, to store them well, and also to reach out to the delegates and acknowledge whatever queries they have. To create letterheads and keep sending all the necessary letters, because letters are the key to reaching out to people. To plan the details, that is accommodations, transport, caterers, banners and printings, audiovisual, sponsors, to name a few. And to end, the personal touch. Personal touch in anything, in any decision making, is so crucial. If one is able to deliver it, getting out of your comfort zone, going the extra mile, I think this is one good key, but it is a challenge and it requires dedication and the extra mile that you have to go. Thank you.
No, I think this is the first time that I have heard somebody present a paper on a conference that they have just held. So I think even from that point of view, this is quite unique. So thank you very much. I think all the points that you mentioned are very important. And I think the teams that are going to hold the next conference, I think, have valuable lessons to learn. about how things are done. You have set a pretty high bar here between yourselves, Dr. Satya, and the rest of the team. Any comments from the audience? All right. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.